Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever in the world you are right now. I am so grateful that you could join us today. So, thank you very much. Welcome to our very first brand ambassador meeting. We're going to try and make it as quick as possible so we don't take too much time. We do have a really jam-packed agenda. And sitting next to me is Daksha. So, Daksha is going to do a presentation as well. And I think we should start, and as and when people join, they can engage in the presentation. Welcome. It's the 30th of July, 2024, our very first brand ambassador meeting. And I'm so happy to have you all here so that we can share our knowledge and expertise around the PrincessD LOANI Menstrual Cup, and also to acknowledge you as brand ambassadors. So the agenda, we're going to talk about the background, the brand ambassadors, how to effectively represent the brand, expectations and responsibilities of the brand ambassadors. And then it's an overview of PrincessD LOANI Menstrual Cup, which is going to be presented by Daksha Ramjawan. A bit on the product, its features and benefits. And then after the training session with Dr. Sheko Fatso Mate, Daksha will talk about the marketing and outreach strategies, utilizing social media and other platforms. And we have a question and a session. And I think this is very important for the brand ambassadors to address any concerns or questions that they may have in terms of how to market, how to use the cup, anything that they would like to ask. We're here to answer those questions today. And then we will close off with our final remarks and future meeting. Just a bit on the background. I will take you through that, which is very short. We are now in partnership with LOANI, Leaders of All Nations International, our strategic partner, and PrincessD, which is built on a shared commitment to promoting sustainable and accessible menstrual health solutions across the globe. So PrincessD is known for its eco-friendliness, cost-effectiveness, and it's been in the market since 2016. We've joined forces to address menstrual health challenges, particularly to service underserved communities. And this collaboration aims to expand the reach of the PrincessD LOANI Menstrual Cup, making it available to broader audience. And we can only do that with you as brand ambassadors. So we urge you to actually come on board and just be proud of the PrincessD LOANI Menstrual Cup. Together, we are working to eliminate the stigma around menstruation, and in this, we will create the conversation, again with your help, where we need the visibility. So we will empower individuals with sustainable, hygienic, and convenient menstrual product, which is the PrincessD LOANI Menstrual Cup. Joint initiatives include the awareness campaigns, educational programs, community outreach programs, and Daksha will take you through the marketing initiatives that you can embark on. As you will see, we have HRH Ambassador Dr. Winfred, our strategic partner, and she is with Vision Afrique as well as with LOANI. We have Professor Caroline Makaka, who is the president of Leaders of All Nations International. And these two distinguished ladies are our strategic partner. I am Shamila Ramjawan. I am the founder of the PrincessD Menstrual Cup, and Daksha, who is also the owner of the PrincessD Menstrual Cup. And you probably wondering, how did we get the name PrincessD? The product is named after Daksha, who is my only daughter. So it is PrincessD. And with this, I want to thank our strategic partners for walking this journey with us in keeping girls in school. And that goes with you as well. So we collaborate, we partner, and we make a difference in the lives of our leaders of tomorrow. So our brand ambassadors, I want to say a huge welcome to you. Thank you for coming on board, and thank you for having that voice that we need to actually cater for our girls in impoverished areas. So brand ambassadors, as you know, play a crucial role in promoting the PrincessD LOANI Menstrual Cup by sharing authentic experiences and stories. And in time, I would like each and every brand ambassador that menstruates to use the menstrual cup, because when you use the menstrual cup, you can talk from experience. And that's what we want you to share with the greater communities. So you will act as the face of the brand, engaging with audiences on social media and other platforms to build trust and credibility. And as you would have noticed, we have over 85 brand ambassadors globally, and we are growing each day. And with you having that voice and sharing and being proud of being a brand ambassador for PrincessD LOANI Menstrual Cup, we can actually reach the masses. So by providing informative and relatable content, you help to educate the public around the benefits of using the menstrual cup. So it's not just the sustainability and cost effectiveness, it's also the hygiene and health benefits that goes with the PrincessD LOANI Menstrual Cup. So brand ambassadors also facilitate conversations around menstrual health, breaking down the stigmas and encourage open dialogue. And we know that menstrual hygiene management and menstruation has always been a taboo topic. So you would participate in campaigns, events, and collaborations, helping to reach a wider audience, as I mentioned, and boost brand visibility. And by boosting brand visibility, this is the only way we can actually get people to know that PrincessD LOANI Menstrual Cup actually exists. And that is with your help. So it's through your influence and advocacy, you are the key in driving positive change and increasing the adoption of menstrual products, such as PrincessD LOANI Menstrual Cup. Now we're going to hand over to Daksha, who's going to give you an overview of the PrincessD LOANI Menstrual Cup. She will take you through the product features and benefits, and later on, she will touch on the marketing and outreach strategies. Daksha, over to you.
PrincessD LOANI Menstrual Cup is a division of Famram Solutions. So Famram Solutions is the mother company. So we do tailor-making, marketing, branding, positioning, and CSI solutions for businesses. So introducing the PrincessD LOANI Menstrual Cup. The founder, as mentioned by my mom, Shamila Ramjawan. So her background stemmed years back. She used to be in corporate heading up CSI projects. And she just found that girls were missing school due to the lack of sanitary products. And she thought, well, why would corporates roll out maths or science programs when girls are not coming to school? So she found a need, and that's when she launched the PrincessD Menstrual Cup, which is now rebranded to PrincessD LOANI Menstrual Cup, which is cost-effective, eco-friendly, and hygienic. I mean, since 2016, through the Keeping Girls in School project, we have improved the lives of thousands of schoolgirls across more than 450 schools in South Africa. And with corporate funding, we've supported anywhere from 200 to 800 girls per school. So every day can be a good day if girls can attend school during their period. So the project aim, the primary goal was to provide disadvantaged girls in rural areas with the resource to assist them during menstruation and help keep them in school. However, we soon realized that girls and women everywhere could benefit from this eco-friendly, sustainable solution. It is reusable, lasting up to 10 years, and can hold 3 times as much liquid as a typical sanitary product. Specially designed to care for well-being of every eco-conscious individual. It's perfect for green goddesses in all of us. So as you can see, we've been in media, we're in pharmacies. As you will see, on the top right, there's a picture of a doctor and a little girl. So the doctor actually contacted my mom, Shamila, to ask her, she can actually buy the product from us. But as the owner of the PrincessD Menstrual Cup, she actually wanted my mom to actually donate the cup because this girl is in a wheelchair. And, the doctor did a lot of research on the product. So we ended up donating the cup to this girl, and she's been using it ever since 2017. Okay, and then description and specification. So the PrincessD LOANI Menstrual Cup, we have two sizes. Size 1 is a 15 ml, so that's for girls from as young as 8 years old to women of 30 years old. And then we have a size 2, which is a 20 ml for women over 30 years old and who have had babies, plus a free sterilizer cup. Benefits of the PrincessD LOANI Menstrual Cup: it's hygienic, comfortable, and easy to use. Clean, odorless, and discreet. It's reusable for 10 years, so you only need one. It's suitable for use sleeping and sports. It's made from 100% medical grade silicone, biocompatible, and FDA approved. It's easy to clean and sterilize, and it contains no bleaches, deodorants, or absorbing gels or chemicals. It's eco-friendly. Other sanitary products take 500 to 700 years to biodegrade. And depending on the flow, the cup can be used for up to 12 hours. So those are just some of the benefits for the PrincessD LOANI Menstrual Cup. So folding and inserting. So we have many types of folds. You get the U-fold, the push-down fold, the rose fold, and the U-fold. So first you would wash your hands, fold the PrincessD LOANI Menstrual Cup, and insert it into the vagina while squatting. Removing your cup. You would wash your hands, gently pinch the bottom and hold onto the stem to release the suction and pull the cup down in a zigzag fashion, making sure it is upright to avoid spillages. This can be done while squatting. The cup will never get full within 12 hours as a girl or woman bleeds approximately 20 to 25 ml per cycle. Emptying and washing. Wipe with toilet paper or empty your cup. So we do mention to wipe with toilet paper, but that's only if you have access to toilet paper. We are against using toilet paper because it does have chemicals. So we do say just empty out your cup and wash it with water, plain water. The cup can be left in for up to 12 hours at a time, depending on the flow. And just to mention that you can also sleep with it, you can swim with it, and you can do any types of sport with your cup because it provides leak-free and odorless protection. So sterilizing. At the end of your cycle, you would wash your PrincessD LOANI Menstrual Cup with lukewarm water. Then you would put it into the compact foldable sterilizer cup with the stem at the bottom and the cup in an upright position. For this, you only need 250 ml of water, which is equivalent to 1 cup of water, 1 cup of boiling water. And then you would leave it aside for 15 minutes. Then you would let it air dry and put it in the cotton bag for next month. For women on the go, you can store your menstrual cup in your sterilizer cup and it falls into the size of the lid. So those are just our different colors of sterilizer cups. And then the PrincessD LOANI Menstrual Cup combo pack comes with 1 PrincessD LOANI Menstrual Cup, 1 sterilizer cup, 1 instruction leaflet, and 1 satin bag. So everything that we've taken you through with regards to using it, folding it, removing it, sterilizing it, it is all mentioned in the instruction leaflet. And I know I've just mentioned an overview of how to insert it, remove it, sterilize it, but we have Dr. Sheko who will take you through the actual training and show you the actual cup and how to fold it, how to insert it, how to remove it, and how to sterilize it. So we've done, as mentioned, we've done over 450 schoolgirls in South Africa. So remember the PrincessD LOANI Cup is for schoolgirls, it's for women. So this is huge because it's girls and women worldwide. As you can see, we did women in mining. And then it's eco-friendly. So we are promoting eco-friendly products. So no more sanitary towels or tampons ever again. Remember, the PrincessD LOANI Menstrual Cup is reusable for 10 years. So one girl or one woman only needs 1 cup for 10 years. And, you know, it's about going green and saving our environment. And our tagline is, be the princess that you are, period. So now I will take you to Dr. Sheko, who will be doing our PrincessD LOANI Menstrual Cup training, and then we'll have a Q&A session.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the session. And thank you so much for your time. And I'm also going to keep it sweet and short, but without cutting any corners. So I'm going to go straight into the training. So I've been doing the training with PrincessD LOANI Menstrual Cup for almost, I think, just over 6 years, almost 7 years. So what my main role would be is, to get to the schools and give the girls a little bit of education in terms of menstrual hygiene, and most importantly on how to use the menstrual cup before we actually hand the menstrual cups over to them. The reason being that we want to ensure that the girls have a full understanding of the product, and they are a bit knowledgeable, so that when they do start using it, they do have a little bit of an idea. So first things first, this is what the menstrual looks like. Made of high quality medical grade silicone, so it's very strong, right? So it won't tear, it won't break, it won't burn. You can twist it, you can do all sorts of things with it. It is very, very strong. So first and foremost, before you use your sorry, can I just sorry about that. I was just getting a little bit of background noise on my side. So this is what the menstrual cup looks like. So before you use the menstrual cup, it is advisable that you wash your hands first. And the reason being, working a sensitive area of the body. Once you got your menstrual cup, you take a drop of water just on your index finger and you place it around the menstrual cup. The reason we do this is just to assist with a little bit of lubrication for when you insert the menstrual cup. Now, in terms of inserting the menstrual cup, Daksha briefly mentioned the types of folds that you can do. So this is what we call, either we can call it a U shape, or we can call it the direction which way you are holding it. And then it's called the rose fold shape. So this is when you fold it in the center and bring it into the menstrual cup. And if you look, it actually looks like a rose. That is why it's is the one that we recommend for the young girls at school, because it's and it's easy to insert. So we'll fold it into your rose shape. Once you've folded it into your shape, you either can insert it while standing or squatting, or put your 1 foot on the toilet seat. And in squatting position, you will gently insert the menstrual cup into the vagina. So usually when you insert the menstrual cup, it's advisable to relax and then gently insert it. Remember, you had already lubricated the menstrual cup, so it's easy to insert. However, at the time of the month, usually the area is slightly moist, so it does assist with gently and easily inserting the menstrual cup. So in that squatting position or standing position, or with your leg on the toilet seat, you will then insert the menstrual cup into the vagina. When you insert it, you insert and push it towards your backbone, right? Towards the back of in your body, towards the back. So what will happen is, as you insert it, it will automatically start opening up like that. So remember, it was inserted in that shape, and then once it inserts inside the body, it automatically opens and pops up like that. So essentially, this is what would happen. You insert it in the vagina, and then this stem over here is what will remain on the outside, just almost parallel to the vaginal opening. All right. So this part is what will be inside the body, and it will automatically open up. And sometimes you may need to just gently wiggle it so that you can position it properly. So once the menstrual cup is inserted, it will create
like a vacuum seal, right? So when this vacuum seal happens, it assists with the prevention of spillage or leakage, all right? And with that as well, it prevents the odor. Now, with this stem on the outside of the vagina, it is still very comfortable. Now, I can safely and confidently say this because I too have been using the menstrual cup for many years, and it's always nice when you are sharing with the girls how the menstrual works, because then you know what happens in the body. Even if you have inserted it incorrectly, you will be able to tell and explain to them that you feel it's not sitting comfortable, this is what you can do. However, once the menstrual cup is inside, it remains and it does not move around. So the only time that the menstrual cup will come out is when you take it out. And now remember, with the menstrual cup on, you can sleep in it, the girls can play, they can clean, they can basically have a normal childhood with the menstrual cup on. Now, what I also usually say to them is, when they are using it for the first time, it is recommended that they go and check it every 3 to 4 hours, right? And the reason being, the girls' flows are different. Some are light flow, some are medium, and some are heavy flow. So it's important that at the very beginning, you do indicate to them that they should check their menstrual cup, 4 hours, 3 hours, just so they have an indication of how much menstruation has come out in a period of 3 or 4 hours. Now, when you take a closer look at the actual cup, it does have some measurements here where it shows you in terms of the mils. Okay, so now the menstrual cup is inside, and now it is 3 hours or 4 hours later, or you just need to now change the menstrual cup. What you then do is go back into the bathroom, wash your hands first. After you've washed your hands, in a standing or squatting position, or with your leg on the toilet seat, you will then gently pinch it right at the bottom. So when you pinch the menstrual cup here, what it does is it releases the suction. Now you will see on the sides of the menstrual cup, there are two holes here. So remember I said when you insert it, it automatically creates like a suction, a seal. So then nothing can escape. So when you are taking it out or removing it, the minute you pinch it here, you release the suction. So you gently tug it out, right? Almost like in a zigzag motion, being careful not to have any spillage. So once you have pulled it out and it is out, then you take the menstruation and you pour it inside the toilet, right? Then you can flush. After you've dispelled out the menstruation, you just simply rinse the menstrual cup with just plain cold water. And the reason we rinse it with just plain cold water is because hot water can, create stains, blood stains on the menstrual cup, and also, change the color and the odor and so forth. So rinsing it with cold water prevents all of that. At a later stage, once you're done, rinsing it first with cold water, then only can you, then rinse it with warm water. So you rinse it with cold water. Once that is done, the steps that I showed you at the beginning in terms of how you insert it, you will then reinsert your menstrual cup again and continue with your cycle. Now, at the end of your menstrual cycle, this is now after 3 days or 5 days or 7 days, or however long that the girl goes on her periods. At the end of that period, that is when we sterilize the cup. And how we sterilize the cup, once again, the menstrual cup will be rinsed with cold water because now it is at the end of the cycle. Then they take their sterilizer cups, all right? It's currently folded, so they open and they open it up. So when it opens up, it becomes a full cup. Now what happens is you put in 250 mils of boiling water, just about up until there. Now, once you've put that boiling water in, you take your clean menstrual cup, the one that has been cleaned with the plain cold water, and you insert it inside, facing down, into the boiling water. And then you close it and you leave it on a flat surface, like on a table, for about 10-15 minutes. So what I normally say to the girls is, in that 15 minutes, they can either go do their homework, they can do any house chores or anything productive that they can do with that 15 minutes. At the end of the 15 minutes, they then open the sterilizer couplet, put it on the side, then take out the menstrual cup, okay, and then put it on the lid of the sterilizer cup on a flat surface on the table. And in this instance, what's happening is it is being air dried. So they do not use anything to wipe it, it just air dries. And then that boiling water that was in the sterilizer cup, it just simply gets poured out. And after that, you just simply fold the sterilizer cup, take the air-dried menstrual cup, put it inside face down, and you fold the cup in, right? So the stem then folds in. You fold it in, and then you take your sterilizer cup lid and you close it, and you can safely keep it in there. And for those that also have a satin bag, then it will go inside the satin bag and they will use the menstrual cup at their next cycle. So that is essentially how you use the Princess D menstrual cup. Having used it myself, continue to use it. It is very easy. It makes life so much easy, and it's just also quick once you adapt to it. And what I always say with the girls is that, normally when you do introduce it to the girls, they tend to be a little bit nervous. They get shocked, like, oh my goodness, how is this thing going to get into my body? How do I? So it's always important that when you do the training, that you are also very conscious that they are still young girls, that there's something that is very new and foreign to them. So you constantly just need to reassure them and just tell them that when they do start trying it on, they must take their time, and that when they know that they're going to use their menstrual cup, they must make sure that they're not in a hurry, at least for the first time, while they get used to it and while they adapt to it. But the important message for them being that it is a life changer, it is a game changer. They do not need to worry about sanitary pads for the next 10 years. So it is really a wonderful product. I mean, I can afford sanitary pads and tampons, but even with that, I still prefer to use the menstrual cup. It's such a huge relief just knowing that I just need to use my cup and I go wherever I go for those hours, because now I know how my flow is. I know that, if I go for 5 hours, I will be fine. Go and do whatever I need to do, come back and change it, and, hassle free and stress free. So that is essentially how you use the Princess D LOANI Menstrual Cup. I think I've covered everything that needs to be covered in terms of how to use it, and I'll just hand over to Daksha, and she will do her next session, and then we'll do the Q&A once she is done. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. T. It's always quite refreshing when we have you, do the training and share your experience with us. So we do appreciate that. I just like to mention that we will do the Q&A at the end. So if anybody has any questions, they can just pop that into the chat box and we will get to that at the end. So to our brand ambassadors, I'm just going to go on in terms of marketing and outreach strategies and utilizing social media and other platforms. So marketing and outreach strategies for the Princess D LOANI Menstrual Cup. So first, you would leverage social media. So utilize platforms like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok to engage with audiences. Share informative and engaging content, including user testimonials, which we have on our Instagram pages, on our Facebook page as well, and we share a lot in our Princess D Ambassador group. Product demonstrations, as you've seen now, and educational posts and about menstrual health. Secondly, collaborate with influencers. So partner with influencers and brand ambassadors such as yourselves to amplify the message in your countries. We have a lot of brand ambassadors within each country. All of you can partner to amplify the message and reach a broader audience. Host Q&As online and live demos to create a buzz and the awareness around the Princess D LOANI Menstrual Cup. And then thirdly, educational campaigns. So develop educational content for schools and communities. Like I've mentioned, we have a lot of information on our social media platforms. Offer webinars, workshops, and downloadable resources to spread the awareness about the benefits of Princess D LOANI Menstrual Cup. Number 4, content creation. So produce high quality videos. We're always mentioning and letting our brand ambassadors know that they can use any of our social media information. So you can use pictures, videos, anything, to promote the cup, and create a consistent visual identity and message across all platforms. Remember, we are promoting a sustainable product, so we want our brand ambassadors to focus on the Princess D LOANI Menstrual Cup. It's not about using other sanitary products that are going to help girls for a few months and then you forget about the girls. So remember, focus on the Princess D Menstrual Cup. You're brand ambassadors of our product. It is our product. So you are, you're a brand ambassador for the Princess D LOANI product. It's our product, okay? And then engage within the community. So encourage user-generated content and reviews to build the trust and authenticity. Respond to questions and feedback. We also very open for you to ask us questions. We urge you to ask us questions so you can respond to questions about the Princess D LOANI Menstrual Cup. And then cross-platform promotion. So use email marketing, newsletters, and collaborations. And also our brand ambassadors would have received their welcome packs. So that in there has a proposal letter that they can use to reach sponsors as well, participate in health and wellness fairs, exhibitions, and events to showcase the product, and just, take it to another level and try to promote it on your own by engaging in networking events and speaker events as well. So closing remarks and future meetings. And as mentioned, if anybody has questions, you are welcome to pop it in the chat and we will answer your questions for you. I'll hand over to Shamila.
Okay, I just want to say thank you very much to our brand ambassadors. As Daksha had mentioned, you are the face of the brand, and I think it's all on you now. The onus is upon you to actually create that visibility in terms of being a proud brand ambassador for Princess D LOANI Menstrual Cup. We want to see more visibility. We want to see our brand ambassadors being more active in terms of marketing the brand. We give our brand ambassadors a lot of content, and we'd like to see more engagement in terms of how they market it. So please make use of our social media platforms. We have a lot of marketing material that you can make use of. We share a lot, and we've also encouraged our brand ambassadors to share a 2-minute video that we can put on our YouTube channel. So if you can please send that through to us as well, and that's a marketing video that you can share with proposed sponsors maybe, or donors, or any audience that you want to reach. So that would be great. And I want to thank Dr. Sheko for doing the training as usual. She does an amazing job. And thank you, Daksha, for your efforts in getting all the marketing material together with the team. So it's just amazing. I really and truly appreciate that. And to you, brand ambassadors, I'm so proud to have all of you on board. We talk about brand ambassadors from across the globe, and you are doing amazing work, but we'd like to see more. We'd really like to see more. You have a 1-year contract as a brand ambassador. Let's see how much we can do. Let's see how many lives we can change together and how many people that we can reach. Our focus right now is on Africa, but we go beyond. So we have brand ambassadors currently in 7 continents. We have some of them present today, like Anissa is in Hong Kong. So we have brand ambassadors in Asia, USA, Africa, Europe, where else? All over the world. So thank you so much. And, you know, I really want to engage with you more. So I think we're going to try and focus on having a monthly meeting. I think it would be great that we get you to come on board and we can help you. We can help you market the brand. And also remember, as brand ambassadors, there's also incentives for you. So if you bring on sponsors, you get incentivized for it. So there's always something in it. And once we get cracking into the different countries, we need you as brand ambassadors to come on board and help with training, the trainer, and all of that. So there's a lot of incentives and visibility for you being active brand ambassadors. So we're going to go to the chat box now and see the questions.
So yeah, we have one question. It says, I've not heard you sharing about virginity. Does the cup break the hymen? Kindly elaborate.
Okay, so we have a lot of medical doctors that are using the cup and that promote the cup. So it does not affect the virginity. Remember, the cup does not go right up touching the hymen itself. So it sits below, so it is not going to affect your virginity. And remember that you can break your hymen through penetration, and that is only through sexual intercourse. We do know that some girls are born without a hymen, some lose their virginity when they fall, when they're still toddlers, some when they fall off horses, whilst riding bicycles. So please remember the menstrual cup will not affect the virginity or break your hymen. Dr. Shego, do you want to add to that? Okay, she's not here. But it is what I told you,
Okay.
it does not affect. Shego,
Hi, Shamila.
yes, do
Hi,
you want to
Shams.
to that question?
Yeah, it was just yeah, it was just delaying to open up. Even the camera is still trying to open, but I'll respond in the meantime. So when coming to that question, especially in the, should I say, Black communities, like in the rural areas, in the townships as well, you get some girls who go through what they call ukholwa, which is virginity testing. So what I usually advise them is once they start using the menstrual cup, it's important for them to go and show the menstrual cup to the gogos, right? Or the auntie who are doing the actual virginity testing. A lot of them have been educated on the menstrual cup. So it is important that they do take the menstrual cup to her and at least notify them and show them how it is used so that it does not affect the virginity testing that they go through. Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shego. Let's just see.
Our next question is from Kayla. So I just want to mention Kayla is actually our youngest PrincessD LOANI brand ambassador. She says, as a youth ambassador, I would really like to get more young people involved. Do you have any tips on how I can make a more young people spread awareness?
Sure.
Make sure.
Okay, sure, Kayla. I'd like to answer that question. So I think with having you as a brand ambassador, you are such a great role model. Thank you so much for all that you do and your recent sponsorship as well. So we truly appreciate that. Kayla, you are more than welcome to recruit more brand ambassadors if you feel that they're going to have that voice and spread the news about PrincessD Menstrual Cup and create more awareness. By all means, go ahead and nominate your friends to be brand ambassadors.
Okay,
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Kayla.
you.
Our next question. So does our
Can I ask something?
Yeah, sure.
Hi, Dax. I just wanted to ask Kayla something. Where is Kayla from?
The UK.
From the UK. All right. I think it would be nice to also have like do a one-on-one in terms of training and coaching with Kayla so that she can start getting confident in terms of sharing the product. As a young girl, I think it would put her in a better position where she gains her confidence in training and sharing about the product. Then it will be easier for other girls to start buying into the product as well once they start seeing her actively doing the training, doing the presentations, even if it's just for knowledge sharing, so that the youth start understanding and knowing what a menstrual cup is. And I'm more than happy to assist her with that. If she may, even as a suggestion, maybe Kayla, arrange maybe with your mates, your closest circle, invite them online onto a session like what we are having right now, just so they feel comfortable, they can ask questions. Then, I think the confidence will also be there, because then they'll feel that, okay, we also know a little bit more about the product. We were able to ask questions. And then I think in that sense, it will definitely help to spread and to support her growth on this journey. Well done, and congratulations to you, Kayla.
Thank you. I would love that.
Awesome. Thank you, Dr. Shego. We're going to move ahead with the questions. So I'm not sure who is Oppo. Is it Mildred? Okay.
This is Rose Chirchir from Kenya. I'm sorry I didn't write my name.
Sorry, who is it?
This is Rose, Ambassador Rose from Kenya.
Hello, Ambassador Rose. Welcome. Okay, so just to go through your questions, does our product have a warranty? So our product is FDA approved. Now remember, it is made from medical grade silicone. We have a person sitting right next to me that's been using the cup for over 10 years. She was the guinea pig that started the very first sampling, and she's using the very same cup. So the cup has a long life for sure, definitely, and it is FDA approved. Now, like everything else that you buy in the market, we cannot tell you that it has a warranty. And if you use the cup for 1 year and something goes wrong, then we're going to replace it, because it is a menstrual product and it has to be hygienic. So we cannot replace a menstrual cup. But we haven't had any comebacks in the last 8 years actually selling the menstrual cup. The cost in Kenyan shillings, we will have to work out the costing. So we're not talking about costing today, right here, but we can address that out of here offline. But for now, it is $20 US for the menstrual cup. Other positions for inserting for people who can't squat or stand? Yes, for sure. We have people in wheelchairs that are having the cup inserted by their caregivers. And there's other ways of inserting the cup. You can lie on your bed and you can insert the cup, or you can stand, insert, you can sit, insert. You have to try out different positions to see what works for you in the long term. So it's all trial and error, and the most important thing is not to get all worked up and stressed out. You need to relax. Your muscles need to be really calm and not tense, and it will be easy, but it's all practice. You will eventually get it right. And then Luann, thank you for attending. Waiting for the product in the Kenyan market. We are waiting for you as brand ambassadors to get the product in the Kenyan market. So please get out there with your proposals for sponsorships and let's get it moving. And I can't wait to visit Kenya and the rest of the countries in Africa. I see Godwin is also here from Ghana. How do we get the PrincessD LOANI Menstrual Cup in our countries? Marketing something we haven't physically is tricky. I'm not sure where you are from, Samsung.
Mildred.
Oh, is that, sorry, Mildred. Mildred, are you in Kenya?
Yes, yes, yes. I'm from Kenya.
Okay, so the cup is in Kenya at the moment. So if you can be in touch with us offline, and then I can tell you where you can maybe get a cup and get to feel it and touch it, because we did send cups to Zambia and to Kenya. So that might be possible. So yes, definitely. And
Thank you. Thank you.
we're waiting for you to come with that order, Mildred, because we want to visit Kenya and we want to do an activation with the girls.
Amazing, amazing. I'm working on it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Kayla, it's only a pleasure. Thank you for joining. Does the stem have to be out, or it's okay to have it fully in? Now, the stem does not go in. The stem sits out, it folds on your panty line, and there are 3 lines on the stem itself. Just want to get the cup. Okay, let's just show you quickly. So if you look at the menstrual cup, I don't know if you can see that, but there are lines here. There are 3 lines. And if you feel that there's too much jutting out, you can actually cut your cup in the middle line, okay? So if you cut it there, so the stem is a bit shorter, all right? So it depends on you and how comfortable you feel when you insert your cup. But most of the time, it just bends like this and you don't even feel it. Or if you push your cup in a little higher, then this goes in and it sticks out there. And I think, what one needs to understand is that during menstruation, your vaginal area is moist. Okay, so it has natural lubricant. So when you fold and insert your cup, it basically just slides up and then it pops.
Mm.
So I think that's something that that one needs to know. But we will do all of that when we do the train the trainer in the specific countries. So we're just going to move on here. Great information. Is there PrincessD menstrual cups in Kenya? How much? How will the girls gain access to the cup? Okay, again, it is all about sponsorships. So once we get sponsorships and with your help, we will be able to do girls in the various countries. So please use the sponsorship proposals that we handed out in the welcome pack to get sponsors. So you can get corporates, you can get NGOs to work with you, collaborate, and come on board to get the menstrual cup. I want to know why we need sponsors. Is the menstrual cup for free to the girls or for sale? Okay, Emerald. Okay, so we get sponsorships from government, for example, then yes, we can go on drives and we can give the cups out for free. Is it approved in all countries? Yes.
No. Please, it's not like I need it for free from you. I wanted to know the girls the schools we are going to train and talk to them. That means we get the sponsors, we get a product, and then the school girls, we give it out to them for free, right? That's what I want to know.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
No, definitely. No, we don't expect the schoolgirls to pay for this or the school to pay for it. So we, with the brand ambassadors and us, the strategic partners and owners, we would actually make sure that the girls don't pay for the cup, because that is the whole drive, where we actually want to cater for the girls and give them a product that's going to be affordable for them. So they don't have to struggle and miss school. So definitely it is going to be given for free. Yes.
Okay.
It is
Thank
FDA
you.
approved. Yes. So we have all our certification in place. And how much does it cost? We have to do the conversion. I'm not sure what it costs in your currency. Other than approaching sponsors, can the product be sold directly to clients? Absolutely. So we have the product on shelves. So we have it in health and wellness places. We have it in spas. We have it in doctors' rooms that are marketing the product. So yes, it can be sold directly to clients. So it's women and girls that menstruate. It does not have to be just the girls in school. It can be women and girls everywhere. So whether you can afford sanitary products or not, we encourage you to use the PrincessD menstrual cup because it's environmentally friendly and it's cost effective. Imagine the amount of money that you would save each month by just using a menstrual cup that is reusable for 10 years. So definitely anybody can use the menstrual cup. Quite informative. The persons with disabilities should also be considered adapted materials. Absolutely, yes. So most of the time, the people with, or the girls and women with disabilities, they have caregivers. Now we have women and girls in wheelchairs with cerebral palsy, intellectual disabilities, etc., that are using the menstrual cup. And I just want to add that my PhD study is based on improvement on menstrual hygiene management on adolescents with cognitive disabilities or intellectual disabilities, which is going to be the first study in the world, which I'm releasing at the end of this year. So yes, I'm very learned in the subject, and I have done extensive research on the subject, so I can talk about it quite freely. Okay, let's move on. And that's it for the questions. We have someone waiting to come in. So do you have any other questions? You can just unmute yourself or put your hand up, and then we can get to you.
Please, this is Queen Emerald from Ghana. I want to know about the training. If you want to train people in the countries, do you have your people that you can send to our country to come and give physical training for us? Because like myself, I have an organization for women and young girls that we train. So I'm handling almost about 1,000 women and young girls. So something like this, if we organize let's say a workshop, do you have people that can come over to come and give the training physically, or it has to be online all the time?
So what we have discussed with our strategic partners is that once we get a sponsor in a specific country, it will be my team that will go out to do the training in that specific country. So in your case, it will be Ghana. We will come out there. I will personally be there, and Daksha and some of our ambassadors. We will do the training, and we will do the trainer training. So what will happen? You can nominate or elect people to be the trainers in your country, and then we will train them. And we will also do an activation with you with the schoolgirls to just give the trainers a practice session. And from there on, we can do online training for future for the trainers.
Okay. Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure.
So we talk more about this offline.
Sure, absolutely. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Sorry. May I take this opportunity to request the owners of our products to open up and start selling the product to clients, especially those who can afford? Yes, you can, by all means. We have strategic partners across the globe that are selling the product. So you can sell the product, you can earn extra money from it. So yes, you can go ahead and sell and become one of our stockists as well. I heard there's something for ambassadors. Let's say from 1 cup, how much does the ambassador get? Okay, so we haven't worked out the nitty-gritty when it comes to costing, because we need to see what it would cost to be in a specific country. So, for example, in Africa, we have to pay customs and excise and import and export duties. So every country is different in Africa, so we haven't really worked that out, but we are looking into it. As soon as we get some figures to work with in terms of how many girls we can actually do in a specific country, then we can work out the cost. So our main courier that we use is DHL, which is they're very reliable. I'm sure you all heard of DHL. And we've been working with DHL for the past 10 years, and we have had no hassles with them in terms of the dispatching and the delivery. Okay, do you have any other questions? I love the questions, and I think this is going to help all the other people that haven't attended the meeting today, because this meeting is recorded, and we are going to share this link so people can actually view it and listen in. And if you have any other questions that you'd like to raise, please can you let us know? You can let Daksha know, and we will be able to answer your questions. So can I just ask, is there anything else? Can we close the meeting? Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah, I'm in a car traveling, so that's why there's a lot of noise.
Okay.
I am asking how often should an ambassador advertise the materials on the social media? How often should
Okay, Mary, there is no limit. You can go crazy. As soon as we share something, you can share. You can share 5 times a day, 10 times a day. You can share all our content. The more you share, the better it is because you're going to create that visibility. And who knows, you met the right person, and that person will see your post. So you can share content as wide as possible and as many times a week, a day, or whatever the case is. Okay, can we go to Godwin?
Good day. Okay, so thanks for the education. I joined late, sorry for that. But I want to also find out, I'm from Ghana. I want to find out if there's a program that is about girl empowerment and menstrual hygiene in the senior high schools. And you want to probably, or you are invited as an ambassador to educate these young ones about the menstrual cup. How is it done? I receive an invitation as an ambassador. A group is organizing a program for young girls in the senior high schools. I think over 4,000. And I educate the girls on our products. So I want to find out if that chance comes, how does it go? Because
Okay, so
I'm privileged to have, I don't have some now. So what?
Okay, I'm not sure. The connection is very poor, but I hope you can hear me, Godwin. So, what you can do is, as a brand ambassador and an experienced brand ambassador in terms of the app, where you had the opportunity to hand out and do an activation in Ghana, I think it would be easy for you to actually address this. So, I can actually share my presentation with you, so we can share material with you where you can do a presentation, maybe do a PowerPoint presentation to these girls, or you can talk through it. So there's a lot of information that we can share with you that will guide you through, with the presentation and to actually talk about menstrual hygiene management and the PrincessD LOANI Menstrual Cup.
Hello.
I think we lost Godwin, but I hope you caught that.
Hello.
You can just listen to the recording.
Hello.
Hello, Jeanette.
Yes, may I add to support what you have shared with the last speaker?
I'm there.
That as an ambassador, this session has really empowered us. You have already even shared some of the strategies to use in order to sensitize and even train and even pass more information to a bigger group. So if I am put in that kind of scenario, I will use some of the strategies that you have given us. I will also customize it to my country or my area of jurisdiction. So I will, for example, you have given us one of the strategies of bringing on board or engaging some partners or communities. I will go to those influencers and ask them how they can also support me in sensitizing that particular group. It may be a small school, it may be a big school, depending. And therefore, as an ambassador, I need to up my game and be social to the community so that I bring more people on board to even give me more ideas on how to sensitize people. For me, I use my church a lot of the time. Every 2 weeks in church, I sensitize them without the cup. I just use pictures and I keep promising them one day I will get the cup to show them.
Yes.
And today you have told us that you can also help us to know where to get the cup. So if I can get even one cup, I think that will do a miracle for me. So help us to get this cup. I'm communicating from Kenya. I'm an ambassador in Kenya. I think I was one of the first ambassadors to enroll. And I've been asking about this cup. So if you can help me to get even just one cup, I think it will do me a lot of good, because seeing is believing. This is a new concept, and when people don't see it, they may not believe. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Jeanette. That's a really great comment that you made. So we're hoping that we get orders in that specific country where you will be able to get the cup. But let's see how best we can work together in the next few months, and hopefully, you know, we will be able to send cups to all our ambassadors.
Thank you very much. If I know where to get it, I will get it myself. I don't have to wait for you to give me. Thank you.
Okay, no, you can get it from us with pleasure. Yes, definitely. Let's talk offline. We will definitely talk offline, and then we'll see how best we can work together.
Thank you.
Okay, Omolara Olumakin, your hand is up. Omolara Olumakin, did you put your hand up? Okay. Do we have any other questions? Godwin, did you hear the last part of my conversation with you? I think we lost connection.
Not really. I didn't get the last part because the connection was poor. So I don't know if you could repeat that.
I think I'm not going to repeat it, Godwin. I think
I'll be grateful.
I think you can listen to the recording afterwards.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
I think that will help. That will be a lot better. We have Samsung SM.
Yeah. This is Mildred again.
Mildred,
Now, yeah, I was thinking, now that I'm finding out that we have so many ambassadors from Kenya, I think teaming up is something very important also. If we can team up, if ambassador needed maybe 10 cups, the other one needed 8 cups, the other one 20 cups. If they can come together as a parcel, then it comes so cheaper to even import.
Absolutely. I so agree with you. So we have so many ambassadors in Kenya and some of the other countries as well. And I think that's actually a very great suggestion. So if we can maybe get the ambassadors to get together and just order at least 10 cups each, and you will have some stock and you can sell some of them, and then you can keep one or two of them for, you know, marketing purposes. Thank you so much for that. Okay, do we have any other questions?